racial justice crisis, a long overdue national reckoning about the way our country has treated blacks, browns, Native Americans, and I know Muslim Americans feel that too, especially black Muslims.
Presumptive Democrat presidential nominee Joe Biden recently addressed the Million Muslim Vote Summit, put on by an organization called Engage Action, an organization trying to register 1 million Muslim voters.
You're doing what's that's never been done before. You're registering and turning out 1 million Muslim voters this November.
Primarily in the swing states, Florida, Virginia, Pennsylvania, Texas, Michigan.
I'll be a president who seeks out and listens to and incorporates the ideas and concerns of Muslim Americans on everyday issues that matter most to our communities.
Just the fact that Biden's pandering to this group of Islamists is worrying.
Under this administration, we've seen an unconscionable rise in Islamophobia. The incidents including kids being bullied in school and hate crimes in our communities.
Joe, I think you mean Islamophobia, and if you want to check the crime statistics, you'll see that Jews are the biggest victims of hate crimes in America, and more at the hands of Muslims.
It matters. Your voice is your vote. Your vote is your voice. Muslim Americans' voices matter.
His whole address was discombobulated and filled with word salad, but I want to touch on 3 topics that he mentioned, none of which are good for America or Israel. The first is introducing Islam into the American public schools. The second is lifting the Trump travel ban from terror states. And the third is imposing a 2-state solution on Israel and the Arabs.
One of the things I think is important, I wish we taught more in our schools about the Islamic faith.
More Islam in the schools, Joe? Please tell me what part of Islam you think belongs in the schools. Is it the child marriage, the having up to 4 wives, never taking Jews or Christians as your friends, the concept of jihad, the murder of homosexuals and apostates? Please, tell me.
You know, it was no surprise that when Donald Trump announced the Muslim ban during his first week in office.
First of all, Joe, it's not a Muslim ban. It's a ban on people entering from countries that sponsor terrorism. Last I heard, North Korea and Venezuela are not Islamic countries.
If I have the honor of being president, I will end the Muslim ban on day 1. Day 1.
So on day 1, you want to start letting people from state sponsors of terror back into the country? You're not happy with the reduction in terrorism that we've witnessed over the last 3 years? Well, combine that with defunding the police. Nothing good is going to come from that.
I'll continue to champion the rights of Palestinians and Israelis to have a state of their own, as I have for decades.
Joe, the 2-state solution has been dead longer than your ability to complete a coherent sentence.
Each of them a state of their own.
Joe, maybe you haven't checked the polls, but the majority of Israelis oppose the 2-state solution, and an even bigger majority of the Arabs are opposed to it. So if neither party is interested in a 2-state solution, I don't know why you and the Democrat Party are insisting on it.
That will include having Muslim American voices as part of my administration.
Yeah, I could just imagine what kind of Muslims would be in your administration, Joe. Would it be Ilhan Omar, Rashida Tlaib, Linda Sarsour?
I am committing myself to protesting, to building power, to influencing a Joe Biden administration if that's what we get.
Make a plan for how to vote safely in November. Make it now. To talk to all your friends and families. To engage colleagues from your mosque and your community centers.
I'm asking you, my Christian and Jewish friends, please get to your churches and synagogues, and come November 3rd, please vote intelligently.